name is Mrs. Wilson. I'm the new high school principal, and it's truly an honor to be here tonight. Thank you so very much, Board of Education, faculty, staff, parents, guests, and fellow classmates. I welcome you to the Tahlequah High School commencement ceremony for the class of 2020. I would now like to introduce Logan Ross, who will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance and a moment of silence.
If you would please stand and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. Attention, salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now, if you would please remain standing for a moment of silence, followed by the national anthem, performed by the 2020 THS Jazz Choir. These students submitted individual virtual recordings of our national anthem this week that were joined together to be played for tonight's graduation.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so wrongly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red rose bursting in air, gave proof on high that the flag was still there. Oh, say was that star-spangled banner yet wave, o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
You may be seated. I've been afforded the honor of recognizing the top 3% of the 2020 THS graduating class. Please come forward when I call your name. Isha R. Gandhi is ranked number 1 in the Tahlequah High School class of 2020 with a GPA of 4.698. She is the daughter of Rupan and Pinky Gandhi. Isha has received academic excellence awards in AP Biology, AP Language and Composition, French 2, and Biomed. She is a Rotary Bar Awards recipient, and she was invited to become a delegate at the National Academy of Future Physicians and Medical Scientists. Isha is the secretary and a 3-year member of the National Honor Society. She is a member of Link Crew and the 4.0 Society. Isha is a 3-year member of the Science Club and a 4-year member of the Oklahoma Honor Society. Isha plans to attend the University of Texas at Arlington and major in biochemistry. After obtaining her degree, she plans to attend PA school and pursue a career as a physician assistant. Thank you, Isha. Lily Elaine Barnes is ranked number 2 in the THS class of 2020 with a GPA of 4.628. She is the daughter of Ed and Michelle Barnes. Lily has been awarded as an AP and honors student in the fields of biology, physics, forensics, and language. She is the recipient of Northeastern State University's honor program for 4 years. She is a 4-year member of the National Honor Society and the activities director. Lily is a 4-year varsity track member and a 3-year state qualifier. She is a member of the school record-holding and state medalist team in the 4x100 relay, 4x200 relay, and 4x400 relay. In her junior track season, she was regional champion and a state finalist in the 100-meter dash, regional champion and state qualifier in the 200-meter dash, and regional runner-up, and state qualifier in the 4x400 relay. Lily plans to attend Northeastern State University to obtain an undergraduate degree in biology with the intentions of postgraduate studies in the field of genetics or molecular biology. Congratulations, Lily. James Clinton Maxwell is ranked number 3 in the Tahlequah High School class of 2020 with a GPA of 4.614. He is the son of Scott and Bethany Maxwell. James is Mr. THS, Homecoming King, FCA Escort, Senior Class President, Academic All-State Qualifier, and the December Rotary Student of the Month. He was the Rotary Youth Leadership Award winner, a Boys State Delegate, and the Boys State Newbie C. Dyson Award winner. James was the THS Varsity Soccer Captain, WSA Captain, WSA Player of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year, a 2-time member of the All-District Soccer Team, and earned All-State Soccer this year. James is a member of National Honor Society, Student Council, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, Science Club, Tigers in Action, Link Crew, Cornerstone Younger Louder Catalyst, Cornerstone Younger Louder Leaderboard, Cherokee College Prep Institute, Westside Alliance Club Soccer, THS Soccer, THS Cross Country, GA Investors Challenge, Prom King, and Jazz Choir. James plans to attend Vanderbilt University and receive a bachelor's degree in Human and Organizational Development and receive a master's degree in accountancy. Congratulations, James. Maggie Elizabeth Reeser is ranked number 4 in the Tahlequah High School class of 2020 with a GPA of 4.605. She is the daughter of Brian and Dana Reeser. Maggie received the Daughters of the American Revolution Good Citizen Award and placed first in the scholarship essay contest. Her essay is now in competition at the state level. She was selected as the September Rotary Student of the Month, a Miss THS candidate, and was voted best all around by her classmates. Maggie received the Hugh O'Brien Youth Leadership Award as a sophomore and attended the Oklahoma Hobie Seminar in 2018 as an ambassador. She was selected to return to Hobie the following year as a junior group facilitator. Maggie was selected to attend the High School Leadership Conference her junior year. She attended OSSM her junior year and interned at NHS under Dr. Brett Roten her senior year. Maggie is the Student Council President, National Honor Society President, and was the National Honor Society Secretary her junior year. She is a 4-year member of Rise and Star, a 4-year member of the Superintendent's Honor Roll, and received excellence awards in Oklahoma history and U.S. government. Maggie is a 4-year member of Student Council, a 1-year member of the 4.0 Society, a 3-year member of National Honor Society, and a 4-year member of the Oklahoma Honor Society. She serves as a student leader in the Second Mile Student Ministry at First Baptist Church of Tahlequah, a 2-year leader of the Vision Leadership Conference, and was prom queen. She was a member of the tennis team for 2 years in the #1 singles position. Maggie plans to attend the University of Oklahoma in the fall and study biology. She then plans to attend medical school to become a dermatologist. Congratulations, Maggie. Rachel Jane Giesland is ranked 5th in the Tahlequah High School class of 2020 with a GPA of 4.558. Rachel is the daughter of John and Michelle Giesland. Rachel is a member of RISE. She received the Cross Country Coaches Award in 2018 and 2019 and was also selected to attend the Rotary Youth Leadership Awards. Rachel is a member of the varsity cross country team for 4 years and was a state qualifier 3 years. She is a member of the varsity track team for 4 years and was a state qualifier 2 years. Rachel has held various leadership positions in student council for 4 years and was the student council vice president this year. She is a member of the National Honor Society and Link Crew. Rachel plans to attend John Brown University in the fall, where she will earn a bachelor's degree in nursing. After graduation from John Brown University, she will attend nurse practitioner school. Congratulations, Rachel. Meg Grace Thompson is ranked 6th in the Tahlequah High School of 2020 with a grade point average of 4.524. She is the daughter of Ken and Anita Thompson. Meg is the October Rotary Student of the Month, a member of the Superintendent and Principal's Honor Roll, and was selected to attend the Oklahoma School of Science and Math Regional Center. She is a member of the Orange Express Band, National Honor Society, Student Council, HOSA, and completed various advanced honors and classes while at THS. Meg plans to attend Northeastern State University on the President's Leadership Scholarship and major in math education. Congratulations, Meg. Bryson Ezekiel Young is ranked 7th in the Tahlequah High School class of 2020 with a grade point average of 4.500. He is the son of Robert and Sharisa Young. Bryson is the April Rotary Student of the Month, Youth Community Service of the Year recipient for 2017, 2018, and 2019. Bryson is a 4-year varsity tennis player. He is a member of National Honor Society, Science Club, Educational Talent Search, and Link Crew. Bryson plans to attend Northeastern State University in the fall and major in finance and minor in entrepreneurship. Congratulations, Bryson. Amelia Dallas Sweet is ranked 8th in the Tahlequah High School class of 2020 with a GPA of 4.476. She is the daughter of Troy and Marcia Sweet. Amelia was awarded the Northeastern State University Honors Scholarship. She is a member of the National Honor Society, Link Crew, and Science Club. Amelia plans to attend Northeastern State University in the fall and is undecided on her major. Congratulations, Amelia. Taylor Paige Flynn is ranked 9th in the Tahlequah High School class of 2020 with a GPA of 4.475. She is the daughter of Julie Flynn. Paige is the March Rotary Student of the Month. She is the current THS soccer captain and the Westside Alliance Club soccer captain. Paige was the THS Soccer Rookie of the Year her freshman year, THS Soccer Offensive Player of the Year her junior year, a member of the 2019 All-District Soccer Team, and the 2020 All-State Soccer Team. She is the Soccer Homecoming Sweetheart. Paige is a member of National Honor Society, S Club, Link Crew Leadership Team, First Baptist Church Leadership Team, THS Soccer Team, and the Westside Alliance Club Soccer Team. Paige plans to attend Northeastern State University in the fall and major in cellular and molecular biology to pursue a career as a physician's assistant. Congratulations, Paige. Now I'd like to introduce the valedictorian of the 2020 graduating class, Isha Gandhi.
Welcome, families, friends, faculty, and most importantly, the class of 2020. On behalf of the class of 2020, I'd like to thank you all for joining us on this momentous day. We finally made it, despite all the setbacks we experienced. A couple of months ago, we were all heartbroken that all our efforts would not receive the recognition that they deserved, and that we would not receive the opportunity, like our fellow classmates before us, to stand on the stage and receive our diplomas that we had waited 14 years for. After 14 years, everything that we had worked towards would be over in an instant. However, we are the class of 2020, the class that experienced the unthinkable, the class that was resilient in the face of adversity. And today, we are accomplishing one of the early milestones of our lives, high school graduation. Graduation is often thought of as an opportunity to reflect on the past. So let's take a journey back. It's the year 2006 and the first day of pre-K, the first day of our 14-year journey, the most vital and shortest years of our entire lives. We walk into pre-K feeling nervous and afraid to leave the comfort of our parents' embrace and embark on a new adventure. Little did we know back then that we would experience this feeling once more in the last 4 years of our journey, which would prove to be the most challenging and the most memorable. We began our journey 4 years ago as timid freshmen who had been pulled out of our comfort zones and thrown into a completely different world. Some of us adapted fairly quickly, while others clung to their old world. Eventually, all of us adjusted to this new world we had entered, and we became unified through common classes, clubs, and similar interests, forming friendships with one another that would last a lifetime. In making these relationships and connections, freshman year came to an end. Just like that, a year that was filled with a roller coaster of emotions that left us with the sense of accomplishment of making it out in one piece. Sophomore year, we held our heads a little higher, had a little more confidence in ourselves, and even though we were still getting lost in the crowded hallways, we became better at hiding it. We had gone to a rhythm of juggling between our classes and extracurricular activities, and before we knew it, sophomore year was over. But not before we learned a valuable lesson from our teachers. Our teachers who taught us many lessons, ranging from basic algebra to learning about our colonial ancestor. However, the most valuable lesson they taught us was far greater than any lesson we had learned in the classroom. Our teachers taught us to stand up for ourselves and our beliefs by leading the statewide teacher walkout. Even though schools were closed in support of our teachers never stopped teaching. They taught us the power of words, the strength in numbers, and brought to life the lessons we were taught in our history classes. With learning this lesson, we had reached the half point of our journey and were near in the end relatively intact. We entered junior year feeling prepared and overly confident about what that year had in store for us, because junior year presented itself with its own set of challenges. Classes were harder, responsibilities were greater, and the workload grew. Some of us were in athletics, while others opted for the fine arts. Some took AP classes, while others had after-school jobs. And then there were some of us who did it all. For this shows the perseverance of the class of 2020. Even though sometimes our footsteps staggered, our spirits never wavered because of the unconditional love and support of our families and friends. Our families who motivated and encouraged us on every step of our journey for the last 18 years of our lives. And our friends who we have shared laughs, tears, and cherishable moments with. I would like to take a moment and thank my own parents for all their sacrifices and untiring efforts. I'm so grateful that you've always stood behind me, supported my dreams, encouraged my pursuits, and guided me in the right direction. Without you, I'd be nowhere near the person I am and the person I'm still working on becoming. Thank you for everything. I'd like to also thank my sister for believing in me when I didn't believe in myself, for staying up late nights with me as I struggled to finish my homework, for helping me with countless projects, and for being my best friend. Although I'm the one graduating, it feels that we all are because we did this together. Along with our family and friends, we also have the support of our teachers, who refuse to give up on us, striving every day to provide us with a tremendous education, and pushing us towards excellence even on days we refuse to learn. For you saw our full potential before we uncovered it ourselves. I'd also like to thank the administrators and counselors for coordinating our lives and for the opportunity to be recognized for our achievements. For that, on behalf of the class of 2020, I'd like to thank you all for each, without whom we would not be here today. Finally, we approached senior year when all our efforts would come to fruition. The first day of high school was finally here. On this journey, our class had gathered a multitude of achievements in academics, athletics, and the arts. We won state academic meets, made to state in several sports, and scored high in state contests in band, all the while creating exquisite art and beautiful music. Now we've reached the end point of one of the most rewarding journeys of our lives, and we're about to begin the next phase. So let's take the past with us as a learning experience, using the knowledge given to us to excel, the wisdom to know better, faith when we doubt ourselves, and the confidence instilled in us to pursue our own paths in life. Today, as we graduate, we are faced with many uncertainties and many unknowns. And as Maya Angelou once said, trust life a little bit. So let's ease every one of our uncertainties about the future, and as we walk across the stage tonight into the next chapter of our lives, let's trust life just a little bit more. With that, congratulations to the class of 2020. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, our senior class president, James Maxwell.
Now that we're graduating for a second time, good evening, Tahlequah class of 2020, parents, faculty, staff, and honored guests. My name is James Maxwell, and you can follow me on Instagram at James Maxwell with 3 L's. And if you didn't know, I was the student class president this past year, and in that role, it has fallen on me to mark this momentous occasion of our graduation with some pithy observances and some profound remarks about where we find ourselves currently. It was my intent to impart some wisdom on this graduating class, but as most of you know me, I don't have any particular wisdom for you guys to hear. As we are teenagers, it's our duty to ignore the advice of those in authority and do what we want anyways. So, I decided to ask the question that's been bugging me during this time of our hiatus and last remnants of our abnormal senior year. What was the point of all this anyways? As a class, we endured years of high school that challenged us academically, socially, and athletically, all to have our final bittersweet moments end abruptly. I mean, let's face it, being stuck at home with our families and playing board games or watching Tiger King on TV is not exactly how we envisioned the last few months of our senior year. We missed out on numerous senior festivities and some of the highlights of our high school careers, like competing in our final state tournaments, band competitions, concerts and shows, and excelling in them in the highest degree, as all Tahlequah Tigers do. Maybe the point of all this was to collect as social media contacts as you can. So, in 20 years, we can all see how fat and bald each other has become. But that clearly isn't the point, because social media activism only goes so far, as we saw with the failed trend of the hashtag #RemoveTheTMATGate. There's an ongoing debate in America about what our graduating class may be known as. We might be the quarantines, the COVID teens, but my personal favorite is the Coronials. Maybe the point of all of this is that we learned what we could accomplish with online classes during this time of a global pandemic. Perhaps we learned that we didn't even need to go to school at all. The time in tedious labs and lectures could be substituted for online learning. However, a combination of senioritis and distance learning, as we've witnessed, compromises any sort of academic initiative. All jokes aside, I think the real point of the last few years of high school trials and challenges has been that no obstacle is insurmountable, whether it be a global pandemic, the Collinsville football team, or even a pesky gate in the parking lot. You can't be content in life doing what's expected. Instead, you must always anticipate the unexpected. When I really think about everything this class has been through, along with the normal difficulties of high school, We developed character through adversity, and possibly that was the point of all this. Maybe we actually learned more about life from missing school than we actually did going to school. A good friend of mine, Will Rogers, once said, "Even if you're on the right track, you'll get run over if you just sit there." So, class of 2020, today's occasion marks the transition from a common path we shared to a multitude of diverging tracks. All of us are now trying to find that right track for ourselves, whether it be continuing in academia, bravely entering the real world, or honorably serving our beloved country. Whatever path we have chosen for ourselves, we must endeavor to pursue it with integrity and determination. I think that everyone congregating here can agree that we do not have to look any further than the first half of 2020 to find an example of something that might knock us off into the metaphorical ditch on the side of our paths. From massive economic inequality to ongoing racial disparities, America is at a crossroads. But I believe that we, as a graduating class, community, and even a nation, must stay steadfast and not allow any adversity to divert us from our chosen avenues in life. Because we, as the class of 2020, have what it takes to do as Will Rogers suggested, to keep moving forward and create change in our time of polarization and despondency. I think that is the real point of all of this. At this moment, I would like to recognize my mom, dad, family, teachers, and every influential figure in my life for investing in me as a person and a leader. Thank you all sincerely. Finally, I wanted to leave this august convocation with one last remark of admonition. But since I've already admitted that I have no particular wisdom to share, let me simply quote our former principal, Corey Slagle, "Go Tigers."
And now our Student Council President, Maggie Reeser.
Good evening and welcome, graduates, friends, and family, to the 2020 graduation ceremony. I honestly can't believe it's already here. Thinking back to freshman year, I'm sure many of us thought we would never reach this day. And I'm sure there are some teachers, administrators, and family members who thought this day would never come. But here we are. And in looking back, it seems like it happened so soon. As I look out at all your faces, I can remember so many small moments from my high school experience. From annoying Miss Serta to death when we couldn't figure out sentence diagramming, to getting our animals ready for livestock shows, to devoting our life to marching band season and duct taping Mr. Slagle to the wall. I'm going to miss singing "Hey Baby" at the top of my lungs every Friday night and eating tiger cookies for dinner. Although we missed out on the last few months together, we still have so many memories that will last us a lifetime. And think of it this way, our class will be the only class who can ever brag that our senior skip day lasted 2 months. Thank goodness for Zoom. It is a big achievement that we've all made it here today, but I know it's not efforts alone that got us to this point. We all owe a huge thank you to our families, friends, teachers, coaches, and administration for all the love, support, and encouragement. Does this mean that I can call Miss Darty by her first name now? I'll find out and let you know. Now that I'm standing here, I wish time would pause so I can soak it all in a little longer. And I suspect our families and many of our friends feel the same way. The older I get, the more I realize that life goes by fast. So I encourage you, graduates, to live life thoroughly, to enjoy every moment to its full potential. Squeeze all the juice out of the lemons life gives you. Find joy in the little things. Be kind to people. Give love and forgiveness freely. Make every moment count, because we never know what tomorrow holds. In the end, life is just a compilation of the little moments. A smile from a stranger, a giggling baby, a glass of cold water after a workout, a hug from a precious family member, and seeing your friends that you haven't seen in a while or may never see again. These little things may amount to some tough changes in your lives, things that we have to face whether we want to or not. As much as I've looked forward to this day, I've always disliked endings. The last day of summer, the final chapter of a book, and the last football game. But endings are inevitable. Leaves fall, you close the book, you say goodbye. Today is one of those days for us. Today we say goodbye to the comfort that we had at Tahlequah High School. It really was our home these past 4 years. But every ending welcomes a new beginning. And as we walk away tonight, we step into the first days of our lives, the real world. But as you walk away, never forget the place that made you and the people that made this place home. I believe the Bible to be true, and the Bible says in John 10:10, I have come that they may have life and have it abundantly. So, class of 2020, love deeply, give freely, laugh loudly, and live abundantly. Congratulations, class of 2020. We finally did it.
To start, I would like to introduce our school board members. Dr. Dana Eversole, President. Ms. Chrissy Nemo, Vice President. Ms. Lorraine Walker. Mr. Ed Myers. Mr. Sean Shepard. Thank you all for all you do. Mr. Ashlock, as Tahlequah High School Principal, I present to you the Tahlequah High School Class of 2020.
Mrs. Bush, thank you for your recommendation. These students have met the requirements established by the Tahlequah Board of Education in the state of Oklahoma. By the power vested in me by the Oklahoma State Board of Education, I accept these students as graduates of Tahlequah High School's class of 2020. Congratulations.
Aisha Gandhi. Lily Barnes. James Maxwell. Maggie Reeser. Rachel Giesland. Meg Thompson. Bryson Young. Amelia Sweet. Taylor Flynn. Wait a minute. Okay. Hayden Kissinger.
Steely Melinda Orenda Stevens.
Joseph Nagel.
McKenna Bailey Wofford.
Natalie Bright. Oh, okay. Folks not here. Daphne Grace Eidson.
Jennifer Medellin.
Tate Allen Robertson.
Adri Elizabeth Keys.
Braden Glenn Smith.
Jacob Riley Vaughn.
Madison Sue Morgan.
Desiree Nicole Edwards.
Lindsay Nicole Freeman.
Angel Alejandro Vasquez.
Hannah Elizabeth Mitchell.
Brent Joseph LeBlanc.
Kylie Mitchell Hicks.
Kate Allen Montgomery.
Christopher Ray Shomo.
Cassidy Ann Spears.
Cannon Lane Nofire.
Catherine Jolene Rutherford. Joe Hendricks.
Carmen Olivia Tierhart.
Emily Veronica Macias.
Emma Leigh Aiken.
Colton Robert McHaney.
Jaxel Alejandro Alvarez.
Elizabeth Martinez Vasquez.
Maria Isabel Alvarez Perez.
Jose Angel Martinez.
Nicholas Lee Anthony.
Lane Jackson Matlock.
Alexis Levon Antoine.
Ethan Lee Matthews.
Simeon Roderick Armstrong.
Austin James May.
Mackenzie Lynn Arnall.
Keenan Ray McClanahan.
Ethan James Bacon.
Christopher Tyler McCoy.
Kyle Arthur Bacon.
Anna Beth McCullen.
Blaine Ray Bailey.
Noah Dawn McMillan.
Macy Isabella Baker.
Caitlin Marie McNatt.
Leanne Nicole Bell.
Cassandra McWilliams.
Michael Ty Bennett.
Did you not read her?
Cody Allen Berry.
Odales Medellin.
Erin Nicole Berry.
Diego Medina.
Lawrence William Bighair.
Garen Christopher Mink.
Mackenzie Nicole Blackman.
Sydney Moore.
Shay Lynn Blakely.
Judith Lee Ann Morgan.
Chloe Renee Bowen.
Alexis Renea Morris.
Hunter Adam Thomas Brinkley.
Bailey Brooks Moses.
Cash Taylor Kobe Brinkley.
Mackenzie Marie Muller.
Ashley Justin Briggs.
Leonel Muniz.
Riley Marie Brown.
Yesenia Munoz Trejo.
Ethan Michael Burns.
Hayden Earl Napier.
Dylan Scott Buttermore.
Jennifer Nava.
Cameron Andrew Calhoun.
Sally Newman.
Chelsea Renee Carey.
Michael James Otten.
Jasmine Grace Carpenter.
Zachary Ian Owens.
Juan Carlos Chacha.
Dylan Lee Parrish.
Mario Alton Chavez.
Colton Darrell Paris.
Ethan Tate Christian.
Dwaylon Dawn Osahwi.
Charlie Glenn Clark.
Josephine Marie Owens.
Brittany Cheyenne Cochran.
Trey William Patrick.
Elizabeth Helena Cole.
Caleb Michael Payton.
Brance Braden Combs.
Natalie Renee Paulson.
Macy Joe Connor.
Brady Max Perez.
Jordan Ulysses Contreras.
Colton Forrest Peace.
James Blake Korn.
Selena Elizabeth Perez Scroggins.
Tristan Davis King.
Luis Antonio Perez.
Michelle Renee Dallas.
Xavier Jamal Poole.
Travis Wayne Davis.
Cesar Ramirez. Orlando Torres Ramirez.
Jaquan Latrell Leathers.
Harley Ann Raisky.
Tyler James Davis.
Callie K. Ratliff.
Peyton Dearder.
Tanner Colt Reagan.
Daisy Jo Ragsdale Deaver.
Journey LeMay Rector.
Jaden Alexander Duncan.
Grady Wayne Reimer.
Kaylee Sky Duncan.
Jasmine Marie Relafert.
Carson Dwayne Fain.
Haley Sue Reynolds.
Cooper James Farrell.
David Braden Thomas Richardson.
Alyssa Charlize Bieber.
McKenna Annette Rigsby.
Michael Charles Fisher.
Maricela Ann Robledo.
Roberto Aciel Flores Olivias.
Juanito Roque.
Joshua Brent Folsom.
Dalen Noshelle Ross.
LaDeja Kimberly Jewel Fox.
Logan Alexis Ross.
Isabella Evangelina Lorelli Gallup.
Donald Leroy Rost.
Alexander Tyrone Garcia Cummins.
Michael Raul Ruiz Murgado.
Miranda Rose Gay.
Flor Irais Salas.
Braden Patrick Gerbitz.
Jason Dwayne Sands.
Javian LaShawn Glad.
Ella Joy Scarce.
Javier Gonzalez.
Madison Michaela Socrat.
Cole Alexander Goodwin.
Cherish Michael Shade.
JC Melise Greening.
Celia Santana.
Alyssa May Gwynn.
Joel Sigala Mojica.
Christopher Lewis Gwynn.
Tatiana Marie Slover Birdtail.
Kobe Danielle Gunter.
Olivia Janine Smith.
Trenton Dean Gunter.
Seth Ryan Stacy.
Kagan Mary Dawn Guthrie.
Jenna Renee Stacy.
Zachary David Francis Hance.
Nika Hannah Stacy.
Kara Jada Hausipta.
Isabella Nicole Stovall.
Jackson Dwayne Jones.
Aiden Rex Sumner.
Cooper Reese McElvey.
Joshua Lee Swift.
Kinley Faith Heist.
Nelijah Deshawn Tatum.
Bailey Grace Lynn.
Sean Michael Thompson.
Elodia Hernandez Vega.
Shabella Adina Tiger.
Kaylin Mackenzie Hicks.
Cheyenne Nicole Trammell.
Elijah Danielle Hill.
Mason Jake Vance.
Caden Wayne Holloway.
Kylie Lene Van X.
Paige Nicole Holmes.
Nathaniel Brian Van Fleet John.
Abigail Jaden Hooper.
Lily Brooke Van.
Emily Dawn Hooper.
Gerald Vasquez.
Zenia Lynn Howard.
Juan Salome Hernandez Vasquez.
Christina Olivia Joy Diana Hunt.
Charles David V.
Lorena Araceli Ibarra.
Ricky Len Wallace.
Neida Iglesias.
Trevor James Walters.
Olivia Andrea Jackson.
Violet Sahara Yazzie.
Rayleigh Joe Jackson.
Blake Jordan Watts.
Isaiah William Jenkins.
Robert Nathaniel Wheeler.
Adam Lee Johnson.
Jesse J. Whitley.
Parker Ray Johnson.
Sally Elizabeth Wilder.
Clinton Lane Hayward.
Natalie Marie Williams.
Alexis Danielle Kelly.
Montana Lynn Wood.
Mariah Kaylee Kimball.
Benjamin Rowland.
Carolyn Rose King.
Wesley Ray Yahola.
Carissa. Abigail Carissa Kinian. Destiny Marie Kirk. Rory Elizabeth Lake. Erica Nicole Cypress. Destiny Lee. Destiny Danae Locklear. Manuel Cesar Lopez Chavez. Zedric Zantrell Louis. Gabriel Ray Lucci. Jacob Lee Lecce.
Congratulations, seniors. You may now turn your tassel from right to left. Seniors, it's been an interesting year. I have no doubt that all of you will go out and make more of this world a better place. Before we leave, I would like for you to show your appreciation for those who have helped you make it to this moment. Please give your families, teachers, counselors, friends, and classmates a round of applause. We have several members of the class of 2020 who have already entered into military service. We would like also for those to recognize any students in the class of 2020 who have intentions of going into the military. Would these students please stand? Let's give them a round of applause. I hope you have had many memorable experiences on our campus, in our community, and our country. We wish you success in your future endeavors. Remember this, your destiny is not a matter of chance, but rather a matter of choices. Congratulations, graduates. Graduates, for the final time, you are now dismissed. You may exit the field. Parents, please remain seated until all graduates have exited.
Thank you.